If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, then an exhibition in London right now might require microscopic vision for the best effect. The Small is Beautiful exhibition showcases 143 miniature works of art by 34 artists from around the world, specialising in creating the titchiest, tiniest wonders imaginable. My next guest is David A Lindon, an engineer by profession, but now creating works so small they sit on the heads of pins or in the eyes of needles. David attracted special attention recently for recreating Van Gogh's Starry Night and sunflowers inside the eye of a needle. I kid you not. David is here now, big as life, full size.
Hello, good evening. Hi, how are you, Neil?
I'm very
chat to you.
This is that I have run across this, I would call it a phenomenon before, and I cannot believe it's true or possible to make these items. Why the determination to make art so small it can barely be seen with the naked eye?
I love the challenge. I love the challenge to be able to take to look at when you have a piece of art. It's a wondrous thing, but to be able to put it into the eye of a needle, I just love the challenge. I love the surprise on people's faces when I show them the art. They're gobsmacked. I don't enjoy doing it. I don't. I have to put myself into a zone, and I have to calm my heartbeat. I have to squeeze my fingers together so hard it hurts. I have to work at night because the vibrations of traffic as they pass by, they shake the microscope that I use, and they shake the art. So I have to work at night when there's no traffic, when it's nice and quiet, and I calm myself down. I have to work between heartbeats. I squeeze my fingers together so hard. I don't know why I do it. It really is not pleasant. But when it's finished, to see the joy on people's faces, that makes it all worthwhile.
We're looking at images there. That pink elephant in the eye of a needle. The magnification is such that it shows how rough the eye of the needle actually is at the magnification.
It's surprising, isn't it? Yes.
And
yes, it's
what happens
when you look through a microscope. Something which is, if you look at your gold wedding ring, for instance, it's nice and shiny, a beautiful thing. But you look at it under a microscope, and it looks like chopped wood. Something which you think is nice and hard, you look at it under a microscope, it's like porridge. There's another world under a microscope. The laws of physics don't seem to they seem to be different under a microscope.
I'm guessing but there must have been at least one occasion when you breathed out at the wrong moment and your fledgling work of art just disappeared.
Yes,
you're talking about specks of dust. Famously,
I created Amy Winehouse a number of times. The first one I did was okay, but I thought I wanted to improve, so I'm never happy with my work. I always want to get better. And the second Amy Winehouse I created, I was so pleased with it, and I was carrying it, just moving it from just across the desk into the eye of a needle, and it disappeared. And once it leaves my vision, once it disappears from under the microscope, because it's so tiny. Where is it? We were on the floor at 2 o'clock in the morning, hands and knees with a flashlight, trying to find this thing, trying to find Amy Winehouse in the carpet, and I never found her. So I had to go and make another one. I was so heartbroken, but the only way to overcome that disappointment is to go and make another Amy Winehouse straight away.
Talk about Back to Black.
This is the Banksy triptych. This is my version of Banksy the flower thrower, and this was delivered today to a very, very happy client who paid quite a bit of money for this. This is the most expensive piece of art that I've ever produced, and it's probably, I think, more expensive than the original Banksy for the size, because it's microscopic. You can see it's inside 3 needles. This is a world first, and the client came to me through my manager, Edward Hammond, info@hammondgalleries.com, and he commissioned me to make this piece of art. And I'm very proud of it. It's something quite extraordinary, and the client is more than happy, very happy indeed. And the exhibition in London, I've got 6 pieces of art in London, And when I first went to set it up, I thought, this is good. There's a lovely artist over there. That looks really interesting. It's a piece of wool which has been sculptured into the shape of an elephant. And there's other artists with lots of interesting creations all around the room. But when I was set up later on in the afternoon, I went through to the bottom of down to the end of the room, and there's a corridor, and it's like an Aladdin's cave. There's room upon room upon room of artwork, and small is beautiful. It's brilliant. You can spend hours there. And we did. My family came after we'd set up. We spent the rest of the afternoon wandering around this exhibition, because it's at the old auction rooms, the Christie's auction rooms on Brompton Road. And so this is my first big exhibition in London, and I'm so proud to be part of the exhibition.
There's something that's almost existential about this. I mean, the fact that the world's collection of the kind of art that you're talking about could probably be put in a soup spoon.
Yes.
All of it together, and that you and I are talking, and there's so much evident passion coming from you about items which in reality are little bigger than specks of dust.
It's
and you
crazy.
and I, two full-grown people, can get so fired up about them.
You've got a fantastic piece of art, and you appreciate it for what it is. And then you see that it's so small, you think, how on earth was that created? How did the artist make it so small? And then to have it on display with 34, 34, 35, 36, I think, the number's increasing, but it's the best artists from around the world all exhibiting in one place. My goodness, it's definitely something I would not miss out. If you're in London, you've got to go and see this exhibition.
I've just got this image in my head of there must be times in which all 34 of you around the world are working on these specks of dust all at the same time, all of you holding your breath, all of you trying to lower your blood pressure, all of you peering down the lens of microscopes, and all of you creating things that can only be seen through the lens of a microscope. I've never heard the like. No. It's absolutely
we must be completely mad. But, I mean, to be honest, at the exhibition, my work is the smallest. There's nobody microscopic. But there's so much variety there. There's a very well-created doll's house full of intricate detail. There are paintings, there are sculptures, there are models created of fantastical sort of spaceships, and it's so colourful. There's so much variety. I don't think there's anybody there there's no art which is repeated. Everybody's so different. Words fail me, David. I'm going to have to move on, though, although I could absolutely hear more of your enthusiasm. What can I say? Dream big, work tiny. It's fantastic. I know you wanted me there in person, but I had to deliver the art to the customer. Lovely to chat to you. Thank you very much.
David A Lindon, absolutely extraordinary stuff.